Dealing with a narcissist is like a never-ending bad dream, and that's an understatement. Narcissists only focus on themselves and their desires without considering others. What's even worse is that they'll do anything, even hurt others, to get what they want. Narcissistic individuals are self-absorbed, not trustworthy, and can be risky at times. Now, let's talk about the interesting part. Sometimes a person's zodiac sign can give insight into their narcissistic tendencies, showing how much self-centeredness they have. You might find it hard to believe, but your zodiac sign can actually reveal a lot about your personality. So, if you want to know which zodiac signs tend to be the most narcissistic, keep reading to protect your mental well-being. Are you ready for this? Number 1. Taurus. Taurus individuals have an inflated view of themselves. According to their way of thinking, if they can't achieve something, then no one else can either. They always prioritize their own interests and don't care about how their selfish actions affect others. They lack empathy, so if you're hoping they'll understand your feelings and try to comfort you, it's best to abandon that hope. Taurus people expect the world to revolve around them, and if it doesn't, they can become very upset and take it out on those around them. They struggle to comprehend anything that doesn't directly involve them. They can be quite domineering and have a strong temper, and are skilled at manipulating people into doing things they wouldn't normally do by using their smooth talking abilities. Trusting a Taurus can be risky, like walking into a trap. Number 2. Leo. Leos can be quite narcissistic. They're often very self-absorbed and proud, and they have big egos. They believe everyone's attention should be on them, and they often think people are infatuated with them. This misconception leads them to believe they can have whatever they want and act however they please. While they may appear confident on the surface, inside, they can be insecure and crave attention. Just like true narcissists, they draw people in by showing fake love and affection. Once their victim falls for it, their true colors emerge. They can be inconsistent with their affection, causing confusion. If you're dating a Leo, be cautious. When you try to leave the relationship, they might play the victim and blame you for all the problems. Stay alert. Number 3. Scorpio. Scorpios are usually fine and not particularly narcissistic. But if someone they care about betrays or hurts them, they can completely lose control. Scorpios struggle with dealing with tough situations and emotional pain, which is why they become fixated on seeking revenge. When they become vengeful and target someone, they'll do anything to make that person suffer. They can be very cold, tricky, and even violent towards those they believe have wronged them. Along the way, they won't hesitate to use others to satisfy their own selfish desires without feeling any remorse. All they care about are their feelings of anger and revenge, and they're skilled at cutting people out of their lives for good. Number 4. Aquarius. If you accuse an Aquarius of being narcissistic, they'll likely claim they're just independent and self-reliant. While they value their independence, they can also be quite selfish, mainly caring about themselves and what they can gain from others. The only time they might show a bit of generosity or selflessness is when they have an emotional connection with someone. For them, being charitable is a way to gain followers. Aquarians can exhibit narcissistic traits in the sense that, like narcissists, they can be distant, reserved, and self-absorbed. They enjoy receiving attention from others and thrive when people listen to them attentively. However, they often overlook people who may be more skilled than them because their fragile egos can't accept it. Number 5. Virgo. Virgos aren't typically very narcissistic, but one trait they have might make it seem like they are. They often believe they're the smartest person in any room, and some even consider themselves geniuses. The perfectionist nature of Virgo can resemble that of a narcissist who thinks they're the best at everything. They are quite self-assured and always aim to prove their intelligence. How do they do it? They conduct research and gather data to support their claims. And sometimes they can even lie to get what they want, because, surprisingly, they're excellent at it. Like narcissists, they desire perfection in all aspects of life: the perfect job, the perfect life, and the perfect partner. They want things to go their way, but they might not put in the effort to work on their own flaws. Number 6. Aries. Aries is more thoughtless than narcissistic. They don't care about what others think of them. They go their own way, and if it benefits others, great, but if not, that's fine too. They won't make exceptions, even for close friends or family. Arians may not be overly narcissistic, but they're exceptionally selfish and insensitive, mainly thinking about themselves. They usually avoid getting involved in others' problems and aren't concerned with what's happening in someone else's life. However, never challenge their ego, because that will only complicate things for you. They have massive egos, and as long as no one challenges or contests them, they prefer to stay in their own lane. Number 7. Sagittarius. Sagittarius has some traits of immaturity and self-centeredness, like narcissists, but they're not as mean-spirited. They dislike being restricted and always want to live life on their terms, without interference. If you don't respect this and try to control them, they won't take it lightly. They're extremely straightforward and brutally honest, often saying exactly what's on their mind, even if it might hurt others. When it comes to understanding and empathizing with others, they struggle. When they manipulate people, they don't see it as wrong. They're not truly narcissistic or dangerous. They're just selfish and self-focused, prioritizing their own comfort, convenience, and happiness. Number 8. Cancer. Cancer is naturally empathetic and doesn't intentionally hurt others, so they can't be true narcissists. While their neediness and desire for attention may resemble mild signs of narcissism, they don't harm others. Cancer would never use someone for personal gain or exploit them for sinister purposes. They might be codependent, suspicious, insecure, and pessimistic, but they aren't wicked, scheming, or selfish. If someone hurts them or causes them pain, they can become self-absorbed and indulge in self-pity and sadness. This might come across as annoying at times, but they can never be as manipulative as a narcissist. Number 9. Gemini. The clever and outgoing Gemini has the potential to be a narcissist, but they're too kind and good-hearted for that. Geminis can be scattered and struggle to manage their own emotions, making it nearly impossible for them to plot manipulative strategies. While they may be smart enough to tell stories about how great they are, they're just not cunning enough to be narcissistic. You might hear them talking a lot about themselves, but they would never harm anyone because they are genuinely decent and kind-hearted. In short, they might come off as self-centered at times, but they are good and considerate people overall. Number 10. Libra. Libras can sometimes be very focused on material possessions and appearances, and can come across as two-faced. They don't hesitate to use their charm to get what they want. They have a strong liking for beautiful and expensive things and are always seeking ways to acquire them. Libras thrive on attention and expect to be treated especially well by everyone. They want to be the center of attention. However, they're not cold and arrogant enough to be true narcissists. While they may desire special treatment and be competitive, they don't intentionally exploit or take advantage of others for their own selfish gain. Number 11. Capricorn. If you know a Capricorn, you'll quickly realize they are too straightforward to be narcissistic. Capricorns are extremely diligent, responsible, and trustworthy. They always prioritize doing the right thing. They could never even consider hurting someone else for personal gain. However, when it comes to their career and work, they can be quite ruthless and calculating. Their career means the world to them, and they're willing to make sacrifices, even if it means neglecting their loved ones. But having sneaky narcissistic tendencies? Not at all. They're just too decent for that. Number 12. Pisces. Pisces can never be narcissistic because it's just not in their nature. They are incredibly kind-hearted and selfless individuals who can't even imagine being cold or insensitive to others. Their deep empathy makes them some of the most dependable and caring people around. Pisces are more at ease being followers and team players than leaders. And they don't possess the traits of a narcissist. They have hearts full of compassion, love, and kindness, always eager to share these qualities with others. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends so we can keep making them. For more video like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our order videos as well. Thanks for watching.